Welcome to this Ottogrid tutorial. And in this tutorial, we're going to dive into our AI assistant. And primarily, we're going to focus on how to use it, when you're supposed to use it, and its functionality. We want to bring a little bit more attention to our AI assistant. The AI assistant is very valuable, especially if you are a new user. Building good tables can be quite difficult, and that's where the AI assistant is very useful. It comes in handy in building and modifying tables, but also research. And we're going to dive into this and just see how we can use that. So let's start with this basic example. Let's say I don't really know what this product can even do. I'm just going to start with something very general, like help me research AI startups. I want to know the ARR and funding stage. I don't know what else it can grab me, so I'm just going to leave it as this, and we're going to go to the table. Great, so now the table has been generated and it has this estimated ARR and the funding stage that I asked for. It also added website, which is a very valuable column. And now I'm unsure what to do. So the AI assistant is very familiar and aware of our application. So you can ask it anything about the actual application, how to use it. For example, I've asked it, what do I do now after I created my table? So I've created this table, it's my first time, I'm unsure what to do. Well, it actually gives you an explanation of what you can do now. We can add data and then autofill our columns. We can review it, refine it, analyze data, etc. But great, now what I want is to actually make some modifications to my table. And what I'm going to do is give it context around my use case and just let it help me come up with more columns. And for this example, I'm going to pretend to be a VC. I'm going to give it some context around my use case, and I'm going to let it do all the hard work for me. In our same chat, I've gone and I've asked it, I'm a VC and I'm looking to analyze startups for our investment research. We want to evaluate these startups from an investment standpoint. Do you have any ideas to improve my table? And just from that, it was able to actually recommend me quite a few columns because it understands what a VC is looking for usually. So it suggested total funding raised. And obviously this is going to use our web search tool. It's going to take these as an input along with this prompt. And you can verify and edit these in line right here and then click save when you're happy with it. And we're gonna see that this is going to get added to the end of our table. And now I'm gonna collapse it. I'm gonna move on to the next one. Okay, key investors. Oh, that's very useful. I'm gonna add that. So now it's added 2 of these columns and it's asking, would you like me to add a couple more columns to further enhance our analysis? Sure, let's ask for some more. So I've asked for some more. I said, yes, please. Gotta stay on the good side of AI. And I got target market size. That's also a very useful column. I'm gonna add it. Competitive advantage. I don't really care too much maybe about this. I'm gonna ignore it. And now I have this table that includes several columns that are very useful to me. All in all, I'm pretty happy with my table. Now I want to start adding data to it. Sure, I can go to my add data and get started and find companies, etc. But sometimes maybe there's value in some preliminary search. So maybe I want to start looking at some of the most trending industries for software companies, for example. So I asked it, can you research the biggest growing industry for SaaS? It's gone ahead and actually done some research for me. And based on the research, I can provide you with insights into the fastest growing industries for SaaS in 2024. So AI, vertical SaaS, industry-specific SaaS solutions are on the rise. Examples include Viva for life sciences, etc. Productivity and collaboration tools, creative and design. So now I'm aware of some of the trending industries, but maybe I want to dive into a specific industry and actually look up sizes of companies. So I've asked it, let's dive deeper into AI startups. I want you to tell me what the trends look like for the most successful AI startups when it comes to team sizes. I wanted to specifically know that if there's any trends there. Are smaller teams tending to do better than big ones? Please research most up-to-date information. So it came back and it actually gave me a bunch of trends. It told me that there's nothing specific about that's directly comparing team sizes. However, there are some trends here to be aware of. Rapid growth. The AI market has experienced explosive growth. Funding trends, revenue growth, a bunch of information on adaptability, etc. So now I can actually utilize this information to help me in my research. And now just for the sake of example, I'm going to actually run this search. And I actually just want these top two, and I'm gonna save and run those rows. So coming back to my table, now it's been filled, we can utilize our chat to also modify existing columns. What I want to modify now is key investors column. I don't want that to be a long text. I want it to be a label. So what I'm going to ask it is to convert that column to a multi-select where it can actually pick multiple labels. So I'm going to specifically ask, can you modify my key investors column and make it a multi-select with the well-known firms? Perfect. So it's gone ahead and actually made the update already. And we can see these are cleared now because it's a very different column type now. So we can take a look, Sequoia, Andreessen, Excel, Kleiner, Greylock, etc. Now I'm going to select these and I'm just going to rerun them, and let's give it a second. So a few seconds later, I've got my output. Now it's labeled. I can see that it's Coda 0.72, and there's others that I didn't actually include as part of my labels. So that wraps up this video. Just to summarize everything, your AI assistant is very valuable to help you create tables, modify existing tables, and any kind of supplementary research that you need. And that's it for today. Let us know if you have any other questions or if there is any other features you'd like to see. See you guys.